Hello, and welcome to your 20-minute relaxing yoga flow. This is a gentle, full body practice to help release your muscles and relax your mind. You don't need any props, so when you're ready, start in a comfortable, seated position. Rest one hand onto your belly and one hand over your heart. Lengthen your spine and relax your shoulders away from your ears. Either soften your gaze or close your eyes. Take a little bit of time to bring your awareness to this present moment. If you'd like to, set an intention for your practice today. Then turn your awareness to your breath and really tune in with its rhythm. Watch its steady pace. Slowly begin to control its rhythm. Lengthen your inhales and lengthen your exhales. Set a steady pace to your breathing. And when you're ready, relax your arms and keep that slow, steady pace. Slowly release the weight of your head toward the right. Lean your right ear toward your right shoulder and soften your neck. Inhale deeply. And exhale, release your chin toward your chest. And center your head to dangle toward the floor. Soften into the back of your neck. Inhale deeply. And exhale, roll your head toward the left to release your left ear toward your left shoulder. Melt the weight of both of your shoulders downward and relax the muscles of your neck and jaw. Inhale deeply. And exhale, again roll your chin back down towards your chest in the center of your body. On your next breath, slowly lift the weight of your head and return to a neutral position. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, turn your torso toward the right and release your right hand behind you and rest your left hand on your right knee. With every inhale, grow a little taller in your spine. And with every exhale, spiral your torso toward the right. On your next breath, slowly unwind your twist. And again, inhale to reach your arms up overhead. Exhale, release your hands to the floor in front of you and fold the weight of your torso forward and down over your legs. Reach your arms as far forward as you'd like and soften the weight of your head downward. On your next breath, slowly walk your hands back in and lift your spine. Switch the cross of your legs and again lengthen your back. Inhale, reach your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, turn your torso toward the left and release your left hand behind you. Rest your right hand on your left knee. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, spiral into your twist. On your next breath, slowly unwind and inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, release your hands to the floor in front of you and again fold your torso down as you reach your arms forward. Inhale, slowly walk your hands back and lift your torso. Exhale, cross your ankles and roll forward onto all fours. Stack your shoulders over your wrists and your hips over your knees. Inhale, soften your belly toward the floor. Hug your shoulder blades together and lift your gaze. Exhale, root against your palms, round your spine, and release your chin to your chest. Inhale, arch your back. Exhale, round your spine. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, curl in on yourself. Keep your spine deeply rounded as you release your hips towards your heels. Slide your hands forward and relax the weight of your torso down to surrender into child's pose. Walk your hands over past the right side of your mat. Relax your left hip down and lengthen your left side body. Bring your hands back to center and rise back up onto all fours. Inhale, arch your spine and lift your gaze. Exhale, round your back and tuck your chin. Inhale, arch your spine. Exhale, round your back. Keep your back round and release your hips to your heels to soften back into child's pose. This time, walk your hands past the left side of your mat and ground your right hip down. Lengthen across your right side body and tune in with your breath. Walk your hands back to center and press against your palms to rise back up into tabletop. Step your right foot to the back of your mat and kick back through your heel. Lean your weight back. Then release your right knee down and step your left foot back. Kick back strongly through your heel and lean your weight back. Lower your left knee down to the floor and walk your hands forward about 1 palm's distance. Tuck your toes underneath and lift your knees off the floor. Send your hips toward the sky and lengthen your back. Inhale, bend your right knee deeply and straighten your left. Exhale, bend your left knee and straighten your right. Inhale, bend your right. Exhale, bend your left leg. Return to your neutral down dog. Soften both knees and look forward. Step your right foot next to your right thumb and lower your back knee to the floor. Uncurl your toes and rise up onto your fingertips. Elongate your spine and slowly begin to make circles to move your hips in a clockwise direction. On your next breath, reverse directions with your circles. Return your hips to center and lower the weight of your pelvis toward the floor. Inhale, lift your chest and open your heart. Exhale, plant your palm, tuck your back toes underneath, and step back into downward facing dog. Soften your knees. And slowly walk your hands toward the back of your mat. Fold your torso forward and down over your legs. Catch a hold of opposite elbows and gently sway your upper body from side to side. Find your way to the center and hold for a moment in stillness. Let your head and upper body hang heavy over your legs. Bend your knees as much as you'd like, and surrender your weight downward with gravity. Softly release your palms back down to the floor and walk your hands back toward the top of your mat to return to down dog. Inhale, look forward, and step your left foot next to your left thumb. Exhale, lower your right knee down and untuck your toes. Rise to your fingertips and begin to make circles with your hips in a clockwise direction. Really find the range of motion available at your joints. In reverse directions with your circles, move the opposite way. Bring your hips back to center and soften their weight downward. Lift your chest and elongate your whole back body. Tune in with your breath. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, plant your palms to the floor, tuck your right toes under, and lift your hips up and back into down dog. Inhale, roll your weight forward into plank. Soften your knees to the floor, uncurl your toes, and exhale, slowly release your whole body down onto the mat. Roll your shoulders down your back and press into the tops of your feet. On an inhale, peel your heart up away from the floor and expand your chest forward. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Release your forearms down onto the mat so that your elbows align underneath your shoulders and your forearms are parallel. Broaden your chest. Place your right hand behind your left elbow and your left hand in front of your right elbow. Slowly slide your hands apart from each other toward the outer edges of your mat and soften your upper body down over your arms. Rest your chin over your shoulders or down toward the floor. Soften the space between your shoulder blades and tap in with the movement of your breath. On your next inhale, slowly lift your head and shoulders and draw your arms back into your Sphinx shape with your forearms parallel. Lengthen your back and expand your chest. Then place your left hand behind your right elbow and your right hand in front of your left elbow. Again, slide your hands apart from each other as you soften your upper body downward. Relax your shoulders as you reconnect with your breath. Melt the weight of your head downward. Inhale to gently unwind and draw your forearms back to parallel. Expand your chest and then soften your upper body down. Plant your hands under your shoulders and press against the floor to rise back up. Release your hips onto your heels, soften your torso down, and melt back into child's pose. Round your back body and smooth out your breath. On your next inhale, slowly round up through your spine. Release your hips to one side and stretch your legs forward. Draw the soles of your feet to touch and open your knees out wide. Option to slide your heels as far away or as close to your pelvis as you'd like. Ground your right hand to the floor beside your hip, and inhale, reach your left arm to the sky. Exhale, side bend your torso to the right. Root both sitting bones to the floor and subtly spiral your chest to face toward the ceiling. Inhale, press against the floor to rise back up and walk your hands forward in front of you. Option to fold your torso forward and down over your legs. Only go as far as you're able to keep length in your spine. Inhale, slowly rise back up. Exhale, release your left hand to the floor beside your hip. Inhale, reach your right arm high, and exhale, side bend toward the left. Ground your sitting bones, spiral your chest open. Inhale, root against the floor to rise back up, and exhale, slide your feet forward further away from your pelvis. Inhale, lengthen your spine, and exhale, round your back body this time as you curl and fold forward over this diamond shape in your legs. Option to relax the weight of your head downward. Inhale, slowly round up through your spine. Exhale, hold behind your knees and draw them to meet. Return to a comfortable cross-legged seat. Lift up tall through your spine and roll your shoulders down and back. Draw your right hand towards your face and gently rest your thumb over your right nostril. Rest your index and middle fingers in between your eyebrows, and gently rest your ring finger over your left nostril. Option to close your eyes. On your next breath, press into your thumb, close off your right nostril, and inhale through your left nostril. Press into your ring finger, close off your left nostril, and release your thumb. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through your right nostril. Press into your thumb, release your ring finger, and exhale through your left nostril. Inhale through your left nostril. Exhale through your right nostril. Inhale through the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Exhale through the right. Continue to breathe like this. Alternate nostrils with each breath. Keep a slow, calm, steady pace. When you're ready, finish with an exhale through your left nostril and slowly release your right hand down. Pause for a moment to restore your natural breath and absorb the effects of this simple pranayama practice and your asana practice as a whole. On your next inhale, refocus your gaze. Sweep your arms out and up overhead. Exhale, release your palms to meet in front of your chest and bow your chin in toward yourself. Take an inhale with humility and exhale, bow forward with deep gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up and for your practice. See you next time. If you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to like this video leave a comment, share this video with a friend or family member, and subscribe.